55th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers have selected tight end from Penn State, Pat Freiermuth.
I actually really love this pick for more ways than one. One, local kid, so the Steelers have obviously watched him quite a bit at Penn State. Now he stays close to home in Pittsburgh. Two, if you're going to go to battle with Big Ben for another year, when I think of vintage Big Ben, I think of Heath Miller. I think of the guy who's the tight end that had the crazy vertical play a couple of years ago. Vance McDonald. Just these gritty type of tight ends. That's prime Ben Roethlisberger. You got a guy like Pat Freiermuth who has more upside than those guys. You get a good weapon for Big Ben, not only for this year, but obviously for the long term for whoever your future quarterback ends up being.
I mean, a lot of the hype around him coming into this upcoming season was actually he could be the number one tight end coming off the board. Now, obviously Kyle Pitts is just a freak of nature, and in most years, Freiermuth is probably the first tight end taken. Like, I actually heard a lot of people talk about him being a first-round type of talent. I'm from Central Pennsylvania. I watch a lot of Penn State football. He reminds me a lot of the other tight end that was taken from Penn State just a few years ago in Mike Gesicki. A great, great athlete, a great receiver of the football. Probably wouldn't ask him to block too much, but he can do it. He's a tough dude. Now, when you look at his numbers here, don't look at the numbers. I mean, Penn State football last season was pretty bad.
They also only played 6 games, I
think. Go back and really look at his 2019 tape. He's a phenomenal red zone option. I mean, no doubt.
You know what stands out here? 23 catches, 310 yards, 1 touchdown, 74 yards. It was his long catch. How many tight ends in the NFL can take it 70 yards to the house? Kelsey, now Pitts, and maybe a couple other guys. That's a Kittle maybe. Not many guys can do that at the tight end position. So you're talking about a guy, yards after catch, explosive. You can split them out wide from time to time if you want to. This is a really good pick. I like it at 55 overall. You're getting weapons on the offensive side of the football for Pittsburgh. You had Najee Harris in round 1. Now you get Freiermuth in round 2. I like what Pittsburgh's doing in the draft. It's tough when you're in the latter part of the draft. They've had 2 good picks so far.
I mean, when you talk about trying to build that offense, the defense is going to be one of the better defensive units in the entire league. The offense really fell off. Now, sure, it's easy to point the finger at Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, he definitely fell down the board here a little bit in terms of really being able to be a solid, reliable quarterback. But if you're Pittsburgh, you're seeing a lot of the other teams in this division. They're getting better and better and better. Some of the really big, we'll say, areas of place that they needed to get better. Running back, you did that. Tight end, you did that. And if you did lose a wide receiver in the next few years, maybe Juju decides to leave. Pat Freiermuth is going to be a really good receiving tight end for this football
We've said it for years, the NFC West, best division in football, last 2, 3, 4 years. AFC North is right there, though.
It's creeping.
Cincinnati's on the rise. Pittsburgh's still a team that can contend. Obviously, Baltimore and Cleveland are teams that have Super Bowl aspirations. Pittsburgh's still trying to win at a high level as well. I like their draft. This is going to be a bloodbath in the AFC North this upcoming season.
A good bloodbath. All right, so grade the Steelers' draft so far, scale from 0 to 100. So they took Najee Harris in round 1. Then they go Pat Freiermuth in round 2. So grade it from a scale from 0 to 100. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, if you're waving that terrible towel, then go ahead and subscribe to our new Steelers channel. We only have 238 followers there, subscribers. The more subs you get, the more content you get. YouTube.com/Steelers TV. I know from a fan base standpoint, growing up in PA, Steelers fans, man, they travel very well.
Here's the deal. I'll just give it to you guys straight because I've been here at Chat Sports for a couple of years, and that was nice. And when I first started, we had, 2, 3 team channels. It was Cowboys, Raiders, maybe 49ers had just started. We're up to like 15 full-time channels. We just launched 4 or 5 smaller ones, including our Steelers channel, youtube.com/Steelers TV. Here's the thing, though. You get to 1,000 subs sooner rather than later. That's how we can commit more of our, time to those channels. And Pittsburgh, you got to pick it up a little bit. So 238 subs. You get us to 1,000. We'll do more videos for you guys. You see the link on screen, youtube.com/Steelers TV. Subscribe to our Steelers channel on YouTube, and we'll do more videos for you guys in the near future.